Hey there, folks. Welcome back to Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. Dead Money. I'm the Mysterious JLG. What the heck? I'm Mysterious JG, and let's go into the Salida del Sol house. It is unknown why Sinclair, the ghost people, are difficult to kill. Whatever. There's like historical stuff we should be learning about this place as we go through, but don't have the patience to read. But it's interesting because I just got a reading-related perk. And more books than ever. Yeah, I'm already almost out of space. Well, I guess I'm not doing as bad. Patterns on the carpet making me paranoid about the possibility of traps. Everywhere I go, I'm shouting Admiral Akbar's catchphrase and thinking it's funny. Note added. Torn journal page. Let's check out the torn journal page. But first, let's go to the correct actual screen to do that. Seems kind enough. Signed my poster and even the promo photo. Kind of sad look to her, though. Like she wasn't really there. And she almost ran when Mr. Domino slipped his arm through hers. And he wasn't even looking at her. Like she was a bag hanging on his arm. Something wrong between those two. Not sure if Sinclair sees it, but I do. Should have never left home. Something dark and bad is going on with that. Because there's two faces. I realize now, when we first came here, they showed like two faces of entertainers. Great entertainers are coming here. One of them was probably supposed to be Dean Domino before he turned into a ghoul. And I'm thinking the other one was this singer lady that they've dropped mentions of. I have a feeling there's going to be some sad backstory that we'll find out about later. There's nowhere to run to, baby. Nowhere to hide. Hey, wait a minute. We're indoors. We should be able to sleep here. We're in a house now. The roof is intact. Can we sleep? No. Wouldn't really help us much because we're hardcore. So sleeping doesn't give you back health. We're hardcore. We're hardcore. We're hardcore. Yeah, that's right. I remember. Victor's shack was a great value to us for much of the game because it had clean water. And I could get my head blown off and still survive and drink lots of water. Okay, so I don't know where they actually are, but they should be. How'd you blow my arm off? I totally dodged that shit. Man, these guys love them some petrol bombs. I think I gotta stop wasting doctor's bags and try to get back to the hospital. Yeah, I know you're back. I don't get that, by the way. And I certainly don't approve. Can I keep letting you guys spawn for infinite, They do respawn quickly, so you don't generally have to worry that they're gonna pop up, like, when you thought you'd cleared the area. They're pretty much gonna come back and bother you again. Gas bombs have a lot of weight. They do good damage. They've got nice sale value, but... And I'm pretty sure they're a DLC only thing. I don't know if we can make them once we've got some, like learn the recipe or whatever, but... They might be something to grab. Although I don't have a good explosive skill, so it's not like I'm gonna use them much. I think it's time for me to, oh, damn it. Just use the damn, I was gonna say just use the frickin', doctor's bag, but I don't remember what effect crippled limbs have on you. I'm sure it's not good. I think it might affect your accuracy. now I'm thirsty too, huh? It just keeps getting worse and worse. More books. Not quite enough to get me overburdened, but I'm flirting with the idea. Oh, it's whiskey. I thought it was Radaway, which would actually be better for me. I've got like no chance to hit. Oh, that's probably because of the... That's probably because of the crippled limbs. Crippled arms. Back already? I saw its hit points go full red. It looks like it blew up though. Radaway, thank you. That is one I've been kind of looking for. There's an 8-ball, but is it a lucky 8-ball? Those are really valuable. It's not. It's like a magic 8-ball item that I think increases your luck or something. Ghost trappers don't generally carry much of use to you, but the fact that you had a bear fist was good for me because it means you didn't throw a petrol bomb when I didn't kill you on the first valley. Yeah, tin can. Can't remember if we found a cooking pot in there, but I don't think we did. We did, however, find a bear trap. Just now. Yeah, I don't want to wander... Wrong button. I don't want to wander too far in the wrong direction, because eventually I'm going to get to where I need to take some other character later. Matter of fact, I think I'm heading that way now. I mean, I could clear the enemies and traps, but there's probably no particular advantage to doing this without the support a companion could provide. Our best combat companion is gone. Well, let's that is a bent tin can. No, it's a regular tin can. Let's get back to the clinic, heal our wounded limb. I'm sure that there was a place to cook there because I remember getting really excited about trying to find tin cans and not being able to do it. Is this pointing us in the right direction? No. Not quite. Maybe now? I remember now. Actually, yeah, now it is. Rooftop's generally safer than the ground in this particular area. We might come back through here with Sweet Cheeks Marie, who has the power to prevent us from being killed quite as quickly by those things. Just grab it all and then be overburdened, and we'll work on that. We'll work on that, folks. Sierra Madre armor, not doing too bad. We haven't taken a lot of damage with it or anything like that. Well, these don't weigh anything anyway, do they? No, so I don't have to worry about them. I'm just picking them up for fun. You can't repair a clean cosmic knife with a dirty cosmic knife. Bear that in mind, folks. Dean's stash was our reason for coming here. Boy, that really seemed like it was going to be the place to go, didn't it? So I kind of want to move in this general direction. This general direction. Was this the shortcut exit that Domino found for us before? That seems like it's where we want to go, and we can't go there. Let's see. This might have been where his perk came in handy when we first rescued him, because I think we're in the general area of where we first rescued him. Well, there's this and this for one thing. There's also a speaker in there somewhere. I see what looks like a speaker, but the game doesn't register as what I need to shoot. I'm also running out of ammo for this gun again. And something seemed to be coming up behind me in my mind. Spent a lot of money on ammo for this thing and then went right through it, didn't we? Might not be the best way to get out of here. I saw the bear trap. I will deal with it momentarily. Certainly indicates that we're not revisiting places we've been before. Which at this point, I honestly want to get back to some places we've been before. Because that'll mean that we're heading the right way to get out of here and back to the entrance area. Feel a bit lost here, folks. There's a lot of very similar ground around here. Did it really help us much to come here, though? Is it just 10 experience points and a tin can? Or is there something more to this place? Eh, not really. What if it was an instant mash that I was supposed to be saving up from one of those recipes? Vodka, normally that's good. Well, I don't remember if vodka is something that we can sell for more chips. I'm going to save because we successfully dealt with another speaker. But I think we've hit the point where I need to. And you can't fast travel at all in this DLC. But we've hit the point where we just need to get back to where we once belonged. And not worry too much about exploring out here, because I have a feeling we're going to have to come back anyway. I'm thirsty again. I know we can get RadAway now, so I don't have to be quite as stingy with it. Oh, we see now I came out here. I was thinking that this was going to take me deeper into unknown territories, and it is. How am I going to get out of here? Alright, if I keep going around this way, I'll eventually wind back. Reticent to explore new stuff without aid of a companion, but this might be the simplest way. I feel like I was doing fine over here until I started running into one of these. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Just saving all the time. Saving all the time. Saving all the time. Okay. Run, run, run. That piece of graffiti was trying to give me poor advice when there was a bear trap directly in front of me. Do it again. Going in the right direction. Yeah, if I can get to the end of this straightaway here without running into terrible danger. Oh, yeah, well, there you are anyway. So that's fine. You can deal with that. I actually feel comfortable enough to search the place now. I'll give them credit for this. It's some neat new types of threats that are not elsewhere in the game. Suddenly, like, you know, something like a speaker, which was in no way, shape, or form a threat before, becomes a terrible danger. It's kind of neat. Vending machine code, return outfit item. Okay. Kind of thought we already had the ability to do that. See what the notes or the miscellaneous says. This is restricted code for dispenser use of Radaway. Guess we already had it. So by the time you found all the vending machine codes, you could make life fairly comfortable in the blasted, god-awful waste surrounding this casino. And then you'll never be able to come back. You'll never find yourself alive again. So magazines. I need to like stop with the magazines. I don't think I'll ever be able to. Well, for one thing, they're not going to be like super rare once I get back outside. I've got 20 of them now. Okay, we'll stay. Starting now, we stop picking up books, but I am going to try to carry the 20 I've got. I'm now hitting the point where... Wine? I don't know. I had this idea that you could sell booze. Not sure. Okay, drink water. Get a little more irradiated, a little less thirsty. I think we were doing okay for physical thirst, though. Ashtrays are worthless in every variation of the game that I'm familiar with. Two more pounds I gotta shed, but cartons of cigarettes are worth carrying around. Now I've got one really good police pistol. And I think this might be a DLC unique item too. The shortage sport beams are for most of the blah 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 blah. More historical notes I think I gathered by reading that? No? Okay. Let's just creep on through the game. I'm sorry, Chappie. It looks like somebody else is also sad by your demise. That is a big old mess of death, and I just inadvertently knocked you into it. You're already dead, so I think you'll be alright. Don't seem to be able to get any further in this direction, but yeah, I know I'm crippled. I do need to get back to the frickin' clinic. I need to be going this way. Yeah, so if I were to... Damn it. Can I climb up the ladder? I really ought to be able to climb this ladder. I'm now dying. So that sucks. Whew, barely survived that. But no, this will make life easier? Maybe? Does this take me back to where I once belonged? This takes me back to the fountain area. It would be perfect because I can just go back to the clinic on my own time, but it doesn't really. I'd say I might, like, between videos, take care of that little piece of business. So, yeah, I think I was starting to get around into, like, exploring a different bit of challenge there. Anyway, I need to bear right. Is this where I began this play session? I think it might be. Yeah, I think we're back to where we once belonged, sort of, kind of. No, I'll need to move. I've got more running to do, but I believe we are now in a clear area, where other than red death clouds, we should have taken care of all the threats, and I can just run around like a crazy man, finding a little bit of a couple chips that I either didn't get before, or maybe they respawn. I don't think they respawn, but boy, I was impressed by how plentiful the chips were until I realized that it takes quite a few to buy anything. Medical district. Well, I tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna call it a video, and when we come back, we are going to grab a new companion, and I'll head over to the clinic to get healed. And you know what? I'll do that on camera. I'll let you guys see the exciting process of that. It shouldn't take too long, and then we'll get going. I don't know how much more there is to this DLC. Like, once we get those 3 people in into the right positions and can get into the casino, is that like an even bigger new area to explore or not? We'll know soon enough, folks. I'm Mysterious JG. Thanks for watching, and I hope you will join me next time for the next edition of Fallout New Vegas Dead Money DLC.